I wanted to talk to you this morning about how important it is to be able to cast your fly rod with some degree of accuracy. I fish about 3 mornings a week. This time of year, June, July, it's hot. I am primarily fishing for carp and gar, and that is sight fishing. And it is very important with the carp. If you come up on a carp that is tailing, you have to put your streamer, fly, whatever you're using, relatively close to that carp's face so he can see it. Most folks say a pie plate size, which is only 9 inches. I think 18 inches will get you a lot of fish if the water's clear enough they can see it. With gar, I sight fish for gar all the time, and they're cruising along just under the surface, but their eyes are on the sides of their head, and a lot of times if you put a fly right in front of them, they really don't see it. You have to have a fly come alongside of them, like at a 45-degree angle. Ideally, I've hooked up the most with gar that were swimming right towards me to cast at a 45-degree angle and watch their progress forward and strip that fly so that it's maybe 3 feet out from their face, so to speak, coming across them at a 45-degree angle, either coming or going. But regardless, there has to be a degree of accuracy in my casting to have any success. So I thought I'd show you what I do real quick. I've shot some video this morning. I'm going to show you that is my practice routine. I'm not a world-class caster. That's not what this is about. I get out in my yard every morning, get a cup of coffee, and I cast my fly rod for 15, 20 minutes. I mean, literally every morning. And the target that I use is a piece of plumbing PEX pipe. You can go to Lowe's or Home Depot and buy a piece of 1/2-inch PEX pipe in 5-inch length, or buy a 10-footer and cut it in half, and get the couplers for it, and a 5-foot piece of PEX pipe bent around in a circle and joined. This is an 18-inch circle, and I throw that 18-inch circle of PEX pipe out in the yard, normally a couple of them at varying distances, and I cast those things. I have a practice fly, which is just a piece of highly visible yarn, and I cast this thing every morning, try to put it in that PEX pipe. So if you're just beginning, you're a novice fly caster, and you're struggling with your accuracy, but I would highly recommend seeking out a fly shop that you can drive to that has someone there that maybe for a fee, maybe for free, if you're trying out a fly rod to buy. Get some instruction. Increase your accuracy with your fly rod. It will improve your game tremendously. I mean, think of the value. If you're driving a distance to get on a lake or a stream to fish, isn't it worth the investment of a Saturday morning, even if you have to drive 100 miles? Go to a fly shop, get with some very competent casters, and up your game. I mean, do what you got to do. You will reap the benefits for the rest of your life. I would also add that my practice is practicing to fish, not win a casting competition. I very seldom false cast when I'm practicing. I'm shooting to a target. I'm doing a pick up and lay down, pick up and lay down. I'm trying as hard as I can to deliver a cast with accuracy, about 45, 50 feet, pick it up and shoot it to the target. Boom, boom. Because in a real world fishing situation, especially with gar when they come up, you got to cast that fish when you see it. You can't false cast 5, 6 times trying to get enough line out to make it to that fish. You need to be able to pick that thing up and lay it down in front of that fish with 1 or 2 casts. And that's what I practice. And just keep that in mind also. Make sure your practice is suitable to have you prepared for real world fishing situations.